People would come in and scream.
They would what and scream?
They'd come in and scream.
What?
So, here we are again. So it's been a little over 4 months since we got that James Gunn Superman teaser trailer, giving us a very small taste of what to come this year. And if you didn't watch my original video about that teaser, I'll just break it down for you here. I was mostly unimpressed. I wasn't very excited, and honestly I had a few concerns. And since then the only news we had was a sneak peek clip that was revealed, as well as the cast just joking around talking about the production. I remember there was a rumor about like reshoots happening, but Gunn actually addressed this and said that it was literally just a day and a half with just some pickup shots of some additional photography. So honestly it's probably nothing major. But let's fast forward to now. We got the first full trailer for the new movie. And after watching it and rewatching it again, I gotta say, this really doesn't change my overall thoughts and impressions. In fact, some of the things I complained about in my last video months ago are almost the same here. And in a few instances, they actually reinforce my concerns. How so? Well, let's just get it out the way. I still think the movie looks pretty ugly. And the CGI definitely doesn't look the prettiest. I mean, it didn't look that good in the teaser, but that was 4 months ago and they were very far out from the release. But now we're only 2 months away and it still looks pretty rough. If I'm being honest, I'm getting like Flash vibes here. Like it's on that same level of quality just from the trailers. And of course you got the Marvel floating head thing where clearly it's the CGI body but his head's not CGI, so it just kind of looks a little wonky. Again, I hope I'm wrong and they actually touched it up a lot so it looks much cleaner, but we'll see what happens in 2 months. And the comment I read like 4 months ago, the teaser, saying that it looks kind of like a CW movie with a budget, almost still kind of rings true. Like it looks like a big budget TV movie. Like again, the very first Avengers movie looked kind of like this. Look, I just think that visually it's not a very appealing looking movie. Like I expected something on the same level as his Guardians of the Galaxy films. Those look really great. And it has nothing to do with it being too bright or colorful. That's not the issue. More so, it just looks more cheap, which again is very strange because this is not a cheap movie. Like his Guardians films, very bright and colorful. His Peacemaker show, also very well made. The Suicide Squad movie also is just great visually. But this one I think is just really falling short. So yeah, my thoughts on the overall visual aspect of it just really hasn't changed. And the same goes for me feeling like the movie is overstuffed with all its different heroes that it's introducing in this one film, which is what people complained about with BVS being the second film in that universe but introduced Batman and Wonder Woman. This one is the first film and it's introducing even more. Honestly, so far it feels like I'm just remaking the same video I did months ago because my thoughts and concerns really haven't changed. Although speaking of BVS, it does seem like they're lifting a plot point right from it, like I suspected they were going to do. And that's the government and public being upset at Superman for getting involved in another country without permission. The reasoning for him getting involved is different, but the overall conflict is the same. And narrative wise, I mean, don't really know what the main conflict is going to be. Obviously you have Superman doing stuff that is making people upset. They have Lex Luthor wanting to get rid of him, and at some point they're going to fight. But keeping it vague actually isn't a bad idea. That way it doesn't spoil too much. I will say, as far as the actors in the role of Lois and Clark, I think they're doing pretty solid. You get to see them interact as a couple and it's all nice and cute, they have good chemistry. But then you see them interact as Lois Lane the reporter and Superman. Now, honestly, that switch was very impressive. So I think they're going to play the roles very well. But yeah, honestly, overall, this doesn't change my level of hype for the new DCU because I haven't really been that interested in comic book shit recently anyway. Not just DC, Marvel too, obviously. And just seeing this trailer just reinforced what I thought a few months back. But if you're excited, hell yeah, more power to you, man. As for me, I'm just unconvinced. Maybe the actual movie will sway me, but as of now, I still think it's just pretty meh looking. And I really don't have anything else to say. Yeah, I know that's disappointing, but kind of indifferent at this point. I'm not super excited for it, I'm not hyped at all, and I basically made the same video I did 4 months ago. But if you are interested in seeing people discuss it, I recommend watching Keezy and his brother Kells argue about it. Honestly, it's very entertaining, so check out that video if you want to see a longer discussion about it. But as for me, that's gonna about do it. Will I see it? Probably. I don't know. Anyway, I don't got shit else to say, so see ya.